Okay, Paul, I'm a stuntman now. So run me over.
Are you sure about this?
I've never been more sure of anything in my entire life. Hit me.
Oh my god. You okay?
Oh, is that you?
Yeah. Yes, it is, Max.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Moviegoer. I'm Max Forrest,
I'm Paul Ilge.
and today Paul is going to be reviewing Fall Guy.
So Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. What a nice surprise. So this actually is loosely based off of an 80s TV series by the same name. I never watched it, so I don't know how good it is or how faithful this one is to the original. But anyway, it's about a stuntman named Colt, played by Ryan Gosling, who gets injured on the job and gets swindled into coming back to work for a new film, but gets thrown into this crazy adventure trying to find the missing actor he's doubling for, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson.
The star of the movie
Tom Ryder.
is missing. We need you to find him.
Why me?
You're a stuntman. No one's gonna notice whether you're here or not. No offense.
I mean, some taken.
There's a romance subplot with Colt and Jodie, played by Emily Blunt, that keeps the story grounded and gives a reason for Colt to endure so many beatings to keep Jodie's directorial debut afloat during production.
Can we just start from the top?
Okay, I'm not the hero of this story. I'm just a stunt guy. Trying to look cool in front of the director of this movie. That's her, who I just so happen to have a major crush on.
We need to keep it super profesh.
Cool. Trying to make out?
Nope.
Because I don't either. It's not what I'm into right now.
Making out?
Yeah.
What are you into?
Talking.
Yeah.
I watched the extended cut on the 4K Blu-ray. It adds about like 20 minutes or so, and it's not all fluff. It actually adds some key story elements that set up the climax better and beefs up some of the action and adds a couple extra set pieces here and there. Overall, the added time didn't really feel like a chore to get through. The 2 hours and 20 minutes or so flew by. It was a really fun watch.
I'm just a stunt guy!
The main musical theme throughout the whole movie was I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss. Always cool to see action play out to some hard rock. Actually, the fictional movie the characters are making is called Metal Storm. I wish it was real, man. An sci-fi epic space western with crazy action and awesome music. There was some really creative camera work, too. The entire opening scene is a long one-shot of Colt walking through the set, getting ready for his big stunt. You guys know I'm a sucker for long shots. This one definitely isn't subtle. It's basically slapping you in the face with how intricate the blocking was and all the moving parts. Really well done. The camera work in general was great. Excellent use of modern gear, but not just in the action scenes. There's this really creative phone call scene where it cuts to a split screen of Colt and Jodie, perfectly mirroring each other's actions, but totally in different locations. The dialogue was pretty funny too, and how it matched the visual gag that was going on. Really creative. I love stuff like that. The entire movie is just fun. The story's a fun mystery. The romance wasn't cringy or anything. The action is obviously the highlight. At one point during the wacky adventure, Colt is talking to a drug dealer who might be able to help him out.
He's got himself involved with some shady people.
I had no choice. I had to do some Jason Bourne shit.
And the guy says something like, I like you. You do all the hard work. They give Oscars for that? And Colt practically looks in the camera and goes, for stunts? No. Nope. I thought it was genuinely funny. Not every joke landed, but it had a nice mix of clever dialogue and visual gags. Some really great setups and payoffs. The performances were a blast to watch. You can tell Aaron Taylor Johnson just had a ball playing the Tom Cruise type action star. Very refreshing watching an action comedy that's actually creative, fun, and clever. Doesn't treat its audience like they're idiots. If you work in the film industry or not, this is enjoyable for everyone. 4 out of 5. Great job. Fall Guy.
Fall Guy. I enjoyed Fall Guy.
You saw it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I saw it in
good.
theaters.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I really liked it. I was very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling. Sorry, did I cut you off?
No.
He has another movie called The Nice Guys.
Oh, I love the Nice
Another
Guys.
unbelievably underrated.
Yeah.
Did make its money.
Yeah,
Ryan Gosling movie.
I love the Nice Guys. We should talk about that one at some point. But yeah, but yeah, I mean, this one I really liked. I mean, of course, the action was great. One thing, like, I really loved, like, the setups and payoffs. And
Sadly, I don't remember.
well, there was that one setup where when he goes to Aaron Taylor Johnson's apartment thing, and that girl's like attacking him with the sword, and she's like, you know, oh, what's that jacket? And he's like, oh, this was the first. Oh, he's like, has like the Miami thing on it. She's like, oh, you're from Miami? He's like, no. This is like the first, you know, big stunt I ever did. You know, we did this boat jump so many times. I did it with my hands tied behind my back, blindfolded.
Oh, and that comes in later.
And then later, when he's getting chased, he does a boat jump, and he's like, hands are tied.
That's funny.
Like,
I remember that.
You know, it was like clever with that. There was like dialogue setups with like action payoffs, or there was an action setup that had a payoff. Like,
I love a good payoff.
yeah, I mean, I really,
Edgar Wright is the king of
oh
payoffs.
yes, of course.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz,
Yes.
best movie.
Yeah, man. That or like what you know what I like too. It's like obviously it's very accessible. You know, anyone can understand it because there's not really too many outside references, except of course the whole Oscars thing. The Oscars not having a stunt category, which is insane.
Which is crazy.
You know, I mean, there's countless movies over the decades that deserve recognition, higher recognition for the stunt work.
Mad Max Fury Road.
I mean, yeah. I mean, John Wick 4. I mean, even if you go back to, like, some of the old James Bond movies, you know, I mean, so many. I mean, even the stuff in, like, the Rush Hour movies, you know? Like, there's some crazy stuff.
Yeah, they're too snooty.
Yeah.
They turn their nose up at the stunt grunts.
No, you're right.
That's probably
Yeah,
it.
that's probably it, yeah.
Outro. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you could comment, subscribe, share, and support us on Patreon, that would be greatly appreciated.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Cool.